What's up, world? Welcome to episode 3 of Everything All the Time, the newest, hottest podcast in New England. We back again, and I am just honored to have our guest today, my man, Money Mav.
Yes, sir.
What's good, my guy?
In the building,
Yo,
man.
it's crazy. I'm so excited to have him on today. We got a great show lined up for you. Before we get into everything Money Mav,
Yeah,
there's a lot to talk about.
so much.
There's a couple things that we're going to get into, and this segment is called The Mind of Manhattan. Some things that are going on in my mind that I just want to, relate to you, get our host involved, and see what their thoughts are on it. As we know, it's February,
Right.
Black History Month, also Valentine's Day month, the month for the lovers.
Uh-oh.
But with Black History Month, last week we talked about Martin Luther King and the statue, which I finally got to see up close and personal. I thought it was dope. Did you get a chance to see the statue up close
I
and
haven't
personal?
been to the statue.
Okay, okay.
Um,
It's definitely better in person.
Okay.
Definitely
okay.
better in person for sure.
That's good to
The
know.
pictures don't really do it justice, honestly.
I've been seeing some wild stuff online.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very polarizing image,
Absolutely,
right? And I feel like you either love it or you hate it. And then, like, I think one, I mean personally, I
Right.
wish there were faces.
The heads would have been nice.
Yeah.
The heads definitely would have been nice.
It would be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I get what the artist was trying to do, but
Absolutely.
it's so beautiful to see like black love in any setting, but like
Absolutely.
especially to be if it was like, front and center in Boston, I think that
Absolutely.
would have been a great look. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. I mean, take it for what it is. Go down and definitely check it out. I think you need to be down there in person to really see it. But to each his own. But it's always great to be, to have something memorized by one of the great leaders like MLK.
Facts.
Now I'm gonna give you a name that you might not hear often when it comes to Black History Month, because if you know it or not, there's over 50 to 60 inventors that are black that invented a lot of the things that we use every single day. So the name that I'm gonna give you tonight is Frederick Jones, and he created the AC unit.
Okay.
And you know we need that in the summertime.
Yeah.
So that's one of the most important things we could possibly have.
Yeah.
And that was 1949. So all the names that you hear out there, just remember the name Frederick Jones. He's the guy that gave us the AC unit. So definitely keep that in mind.
When you nice and cool in the summer, think of my man Fred.
Good enough, Freddie.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So that's the Black History Month right there. One other thing that I want to talk about, and it's more involved with world news. We always get caught up in what we're doing day to day, what's close to home. But I don't know if you heard about the earthquakes in Turkey and Syria, man. I think it wiped out about maybe 5,000 to 6,000 people, something crazy.
Damn.
So we definitely want to let you know that, our ears are to the ground. We see what's going on out there, and we send our love out there for all the people that were affected by that. Absolutely.
Blessings.
One other thing I want to touch base on that's related to world news. Let me just check my notes here is I saw something related to mental health, and it was the suicide rate. In the last 2 years, it has increased opposed to going down since 2021. So people out there that, that have stuff going on, we want you to be aware and, talk to them, give them that advice that you might need if something's going on.
Right.
If you see something,
Right.
please say something. And I think that's something important that we all need to be aware of.
For sure. I had a friend who made a Facebook post, and how sometimes you just see a post and it's just that.
Absolutely.
But this seemed more like a, kind of like a
Something
cry
more
for
personal.
help.
Right,
like,
right.
you know what I'm
Very
saying?
personal,
So,
right.
like, yo, call them up.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We are in a social media age right now, but yo, I didn't hesitate. I felt like I had to pick up the phone. And
Absolutely.
Like, just give them a call, like that interpersonal connection. I feel like that's lacking a lot.
It's lacking a
lately.
lot. I mean, if things are going well in your life, think about somebody else that it might not be going so well for. And like you see their Facebook, you see their IG, Snapchat. Like Mav said, we're in the social media era. Reach out to them. I think that's super important. Before we take off, like I said, Everything All the Time is a new podcast. We're on youtube.com/@eat with 2T's podcast. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to get into everything that is Money Mav.
Let's go.
We'll be back in a few minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, law. Signed by Manhattan. You're beautiful. I need a sign that says you are and will be mine. You're all alone in a different place. I have love to give, so I'm on my way. I can't sleep with every passing hour. Just thoughts of you race through my brain. What's worse is we have the power to change the course of our ways. If this works, I will be your king. On this earth, you'll become my queen. What it's worth is more than dreams. So let's embrace reality. You're beautiful. I need a sign that says you are and will be mine. You're all alone in a different place. I have love to give, so I'm on my way. Your body keeps calling out. You need to know I'm listening. In me you will have no doubts. I'll show you something different. All I know is you came to me. Girl, when I play for keeps. I thought this day was out my reach. That was just a formality. You're beautiful. I need a sign that says you are and will be mine. You're all alone in a different place. I have love to give, so I'm on my way. You're beautiful. I need a sign that says you are and will be mine. You're all alone in a different place. I have love to give, so I'm on my way.
Yeah. Welcome back. Everything all the time. The podcast. We back in the building with my man Money Mav.
Yes, sir.
The song you just heard is called "Sign" off the mixtape that I have currently out on YouTube. If you go to YouTube and tap in Manhattan ELR, the album will pop up for you. Position of Power, and that's just one of the songs off the mixtape.
Sounded good, sir.
I appreciate that, my man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
I know you got a ton of music. I heard I've been hearing your songs for years, so I already know you got the musical vibe, bro.
Working, man.
So now that we into this segment is all about Money Mav, and I got some questions for you, man. The people want to know about you, man.
Fire
You know
away.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll start light. So tell the people, man, where you from originally?
Yeah.
Where's your background?
So born right here, Boston, Mass.
Beantown. Stand
Yeah.
up.
Born to two Caribbean parents of Jamaican descent.
Real bad man.
You know, none no. Strict. But yeah, that's kind of the foundation.
That's what's up.
And just growing up in a city is like this. It's got its own charms to it, its own dynamic. Like I've heard a lot of what people think about Boston.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, from other like cities and stuff like that, and it's not necessarily that. It's like you have to be here to like know
Really
it
understand it
and
and
kind of
feel it.
understand it. Like
Right.
I've heard people say like, oh, Boston's not like friendly. People don't, people are like cold and stuff.
Right.
Here's the thing though, if people rock with you,
Right.
they gonna rock with you for
And the love
life.
is you know
literally,
what I mean?
like that's
literally.
is that kind of thing,
Right.
you know
And that's from like literally like panhandlers on the street
Yeah.
to like the biggest street celeb. Like they're gonna rock with you all the way through, straight
Thanks.
up. That's dope. So Beantown Bread, that's what's up, man. Me myself as well, Dorchester kid for real.
Yes, sir.
So now as far as your musical influences, you DJ'd for years. How did all that come about as far as musically?
Just always been a musical being, a musical entity.
Dope.
I've loved, just music ever since I can't even remember some of the
Right,
stuff.
right. Go
I
far
got
that far back.
stories from my mom just telling me how I used to, anytime like Marvin Gaye used to come on the radio, she said I would run
Right.
and run at 2 years old, like up to
Wow.
the speaker and just be bouncing.
It was in the
you know?
DNA, man.
Yeah,
In the DNA.
yeah. So
That's what's
just
up.
always that, and just being active in school, and I went to Holy Tabernacle Church. So
Okay,
yeah, I
okay.
was in the choir there, and then at Boston College, I was in Voices of Imani. So it just always, singing, or just rapping, whatever.
Yeah, whatever it
I'm a
took for
hip hop
like,
kid.
that gene, the music gene, man. Once it's in you, you can't hide it. It's
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a caged bird that just has to come out.
It's gotta you
Literally.
gotta do what you do.
That's dope. That's dope. Now, as a DJ, as an artist, like how do you, balance that fine line? I mean, because DJing itself is like its whole job. Being an artist is like a whole job. Like, how do you find that? How do you balance that and find that fine line?
I feel like one informs the other. As a DJ, just from playing hit records, you know what works, what doesn't,
Right,
what
right,
sounds
right.
good. What's what moments resonate with people.
Absolutely.
And so in creating your own music, I'm able to tap into that, and you use that. You use that to your advantage, obviously.
Absolutely.
And you try and like create those musical moments that are gonna bring people in, and draw them to you and what you're doing, and
Absolutely.
tell your story.
Right.
From a musical perspective, like as far as like being an artist, with the DJing too, it's like, man, there's so many like little intricacies to
Right,
music
right,
that like
absolutely.
you just pick up like over the years, and you like, oh man, like
That
this
works
was-
with this and
that
this
works
works with
with
that.
this, and it's a beautiful thing to be able to create sometimes, like in the space of DJing.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes like I'll hear like two songs that go together that you wouldn't necessarily think
think
go
would
together.
really match up, right?
But yo, when you mix it just right, it sounds like heaven, bro.
Right,
You
right.
know?
It's a real problem.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So if people at home don't know, my man Money Mav just got married. Congratulations again.
Thank you. Shout out to Sharita. Hey.
Yeah. And I saw some footage of the wedding. I couldn't be there, unfortunately, but my homegirl Drew,
Yeah.
she was there, and she was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, best wedding ever."
Hey.
Shout out to Drew.
Yes, Drew. Love you, sis.
And just tell me about the wedding and how it came about to be how it came about to be.
Yeah. So, I mean, the wedding itself was just amazing. It wasn't like a huge wedding,
Right.
about 100 people.
That's good.
But yeah, it was on the what's that? The Odyssey, the Boston Odyssey.
The Boston
boat.
Odyssey.
Yeah,
Dope.
yeah. And it's crazy. We had a whole other place in mind
Mm-hmm.
to have our wedding. However, due to COVID,
Okay.
they reduced their capacity to like 25.
Wow.
So we would have had to
That
have a
wasn't gonna work.
super, that
Yeah,
wasn't going
it
to work.
wasn't gonna
Like,
work.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we had to, adjust and pivot. And it was kind of crazy. My mom actually said she had an idea that, like a vision that we got married, like on the boat, or on a boat, or like on
Right,
at sea. You know
Right,
what I'm
at
saying?
sea.
At sea.
On the water.
Yeah. So, within a day or two,
Right.
we just kind of like, we're like, yo, what if we did? Like, and it just all worked out. Odyssey had like, they took us out on 3 different it was like either the Spirit or the Odyssey, or another boat.
Right,
and
right,
we
right.
kind of made our choice from there. We were like, this feels like us. And
Right.
so that's what we chose, and I couldn't be happier, man. It was
Yeah.
amazing. Actually, shout out to DJ Big Bear, because he was actually DJing where me and my wife met.
That's dope.
The
That's
night
dope.
the night that we met, he was DJing at Good Life.
Good life.
Yeah, so
Shout out to Big Bear.
yeah, we he was the DJ, and he did an amazing job.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up. So you married, man. It seems like you've been an artist. You DJ. You traveled. What's next? I mean, what are your future goals? What do you got planned? For down the line.
Man, so much. I just want to continue to make great music. Just continue to grow in like every capacity. I want to be a good man, a good husband, like a
Absolutely.
good father someday.
Absolutely, that's what's
I
up.
think that's kind of my progression, like what I see myself being.
That's dope, man.
Just in terms of just artistry, I'm putting out some really incredible records like this year, 2023. So
That's what's up.
every
forward to that, man.
every month you're gonna get something new. Every month,
Consistency is key, man.
Yeah.
Consistency is key. I feel the same way.
definitely.
That's dope. So last question before we take a little break. So you're going through your day-to-day life, and everything's not perfect. How does Mav handle adversity? How do you find that woosah moment? What do you go to for that woosah moment?
Man, I find strength in my friends. Those closest to me. They're very inspirational. They encourage me, and I see them doing great things. I want to do great things myself. So I just always hold myself to a certain standard, and just belief in self too. That goes a long way. Confidence is everything.
Absolutely.
It's like you gotta believe before anybody else does.
You don't believe in yourself, who's gonna believe in you? Literally.
Right.
Literally.
Right. So I just I'm all in on me.
Definitely.
So
definitely. I like that. I
feel good about the trajectory.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, of life in general, and I'm always trying to get better.
Absolutely.
Trying to get better every day.
I love that answer. You heard it from Mav himself, man. Always try to get better and believe in yourself. That's very important. Absolutely. We're going to take a break. We got more with Mav coming up. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Do not move.
We not dabbing now. We not dabbing now. We ain't dabbing up, my nigga. We ain't showing love. We ain't breaking bread together. We ain't talking drugs. My mama always knew I was gonna be a thug. Made it trapping out the projects, got it out the mud. We ain't dabbing up, my nigga. We ain't showing love. We ain't breaking bread together. We ain't talking drugs. My mama always knew I was gonna be a thug. Made it trapping out the projects, got it out the mud.
It's green light season, we on go, y'all. Out here stacking Franklins like it's snowfall. I got my 40 and my black mask. Night vision on the AR, Brody, no gas. This ain't little nigga shit, I'm the big dog. Make sure that motherfucker's hit before we dip off. Addressing all disrespect, ain't letting shit slide. Gotta watch your homies close, cause niggas switch sides. Move through the city, dog, like I'm the king. Before you try to dap me, nigga, kiss the ring. No mercy to the ops, we put them in the dirt. Bobby Flay up in that kitchen, nigga, cooking
We
work.
ain't dapping up, my nigga, we ain't showing love. We ain't breaking bread together, we ain't talking drugs. My mama always knew I was gonna be a thug. Made it trapping out the projects, got it out the mud. We ain't dapping up, my nigga, we ain't showing love. We ain't breaking bread together, we ain't talking drugs. My mama always knew I was gonna be a thug. Made it trapping out the projects, got it out the mud. I was posted on that street, nigga. Whipping crack, I was only 5 feet, nigga. Had to grind, had to hustle just to eat, nigga. On 10 toes, you can't knock me off my feet, nigga. I never froze when handling that heat, nigga. I take your soul now, you going to sleep, nigga. Your mouth closed, cause shut mouths don't eat, nigga. If you's a boss, take your chair, have a seat, nigga. That's that dog. Yeah, we heard your boss. This shit is weak, nigga. You the type to take a couple call for a week, nigga. Now you owe the plug, you in too deep, nigga. That's the price you take, your person ain't a street, nigga. We ain't dapping up, my nigga, we ain't showing love. We ain't breaking bread together, we ain't talking drugs. My mama always knew I was gonna be a thug. Made it trapping out the projects, got it out the mud. We ain't dapping up, my nigga, we ain't showing love. We ain't breaking bread together, we ain't talking drugs. My mama always knew I was gonna be a thug. Made it trapping out the projects, got it out the mud.
time with my man Money Mav. How you feeling, man?
Feeling great.
Feeling good, man. I appreciate that, man. This track you just heard was Out the Mud by my man Terra. He has an album coming out in the end of an era 2. So definitely be sure to check that out.
Shout out to Man Terra.
Man Terra, man, doing it consistently.
Yes.
Consistently.
Years.
Nothing but bars.
Years.
Heat. I know he's bringing back the essence of hip hop, the essence of rap. You know what I mean? So
like that.
shouts out to Man Terra, man. This segment right here, we like to shout out the plugs. We have a lot of things going on with myself, with Mav, so we want to take this time to let people know what's going on. The purpose of the podcast is for empowerment, awareness of entrepreneurs, artists, politicians, nonprofits, whoever you might be that has something to give back and send to the community. We want to have you on the show. We want to talk about it and make people aware of it. So that's what we're all about. If you know me, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I like to get my hands on a lot of things.
Yep.
The last couple years, I've been working exclusively for myself in a few different ventures. The first being a consulting firm called One Touch Development. We do residential and commercial renovations. So please contact us. You can see it on my Facebook, Michael Manhattan, on Instagram, everything all the time. So we definitely will take care of you if you need any home improvements or commercial space improvements. Nice. The Sparkling Group is a cleaning business as well. We handle renovations. We handle cleanings for commercial and residential properties. So please be sure to hit us up at tsg.com. We will take care of you for all your cleaning needs. I like to be clean, man. Fresh all the time. Crib, car, everything.
Everything. My man said, I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
Man, I know what time it is. Man, I know exactly what time it is.
Yes, sir.
Keeping it pushing with the plugs. I mentioned the mixtape. It's out now. I'm on YouTube. All you got to do is type in Manhattan, ELR. Position of Power will pop up. 12 songs. Just a little rendition of some life experiences and some solidified good music.
You see it, we on that.
You see it, we on that. Gifted, track this on there. Please check it out,
Yeah, man.
The next plug I want to give is to my man Doe Savage from Recruit Money Movement. I've known Doe for a long time. He's got a lot of great music coming out. So please check him out on IG, Doe Savage _music, and YouTube, Doe Savage. He is a monster. He's a beast. Please check him out. We just heard my man Terra, End of an Era 2, album out now. Gotta get that. Out the Mud was the single that's out now. Yeah. My man Last Days, I shouted him out last week.
Yeah.
Boston Boy 2, I heard a couple tracks off that joint.
Yeah.
Please check it out.
Yeah.
See, I'm the type that even if I don't know you person to person, if I get a whiff, if I get a sense of something that's hot, that's popping,
definitely.
I'm gonna plug it. I'm gonna put you out there
for the town.
For the town, man.
We gotta do it.
And even if it's not smelling as great in the kitchen, even if it's not as hot, I'll keep listening. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'll keep listening. Exit Fame.
Yeah.
May God Be With You 3. I heard a couple joints off that.
Right.
Check out his album. Probably one of the hottest in the city right now for sure. I'm almost done with my plugs. Focus to Win Studios. My mans that run this beautiful facility here.
Yeah.
They do everything from graphic designs, engineering, recording. They set your podcast up for you. I'm here every week. You definitely got to tap in. February 17th at Sammy's Patio. There's going to be a show going down. I'll be performing.
Let's go.
Please come check it out if you can. A couple other dope artists that's going to be there. Brandon Grimes, B-Fam. It's going to be a nice list of people.
Nice.
So definitely please check that out. And shout out to artists out there, man, that's doing it, man. If you're making music and you grinding and you really want to make something yourself, hit me up. We'll get you on the podcast and just keep doing your thing. Just do it in love. You feel what I'm saying? Just spread love and keep it all authentic.
For sure.
Turn over to Mav. Whatever plugs you got, my man. Do your thing, baby.
Man. So just be on the lookout for the box office project. That's my new brainchild. We releasing a record called Skywalker this month.
Yes, sir.
So be on the lookout for that. Like I said, every month you're getting something new. So I got What You Want to Do is out right now. Videos going crazy.
Yes, sir.
So check that out on YouTube. WYWD. Let's see. Skywalker's coming. We got a lot of records. I can't even.
Yo,
All right.
get him.
Yeah.
He
Let
got
me-
the logo right here. He just hit me with the sticker.
Oh
This
yeah.
is a dope,
Oh yeah. You already know.
very, very authentic joint right here. So check that out.
We got Marty McFly coming. Bruce Wayne
Yes,
with
sir.
with Mighty Mystic.
Mighty Mystic.
Yeah. That's a real legend right
real
there.
legend
Shout out
right
to
there.
Mystic. Man. And then too, like yo. Come to some Red Sox games. Like coming up, I'm DJing the Red Sox games, so that's what we do, man. Come
that's
have
what's
some
poppin'.
fun, and it's not Fenway as usual. You know, we
Right.
we bring the vibes. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
what's up.
I'm playing some joints.
Some joint-
You know what I'm
Come
saying?
with the
Like
heat, come
we
with
doing
the
it
heat.
for the culture too.
Definitely.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of the culture, big shout out to the Grammys. I don't know if anybody caught the Grammys.
Yeah.
But they celebrate the 50 years of hip hop.
Yeah.
And it was definitely very black in there. It was very black, and you definitely
Yeah.
appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Because you really can't do much without the hip hop essence involved, man. I mean, we come to the fabric of music, and we're stapled. We're stapled in history, bro.
Yeah.
We stapled in history.
The culture don't move unless we do.
Unless we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta move with us. Don't go against the grain. You feel me? Those are the plugs right there. The podcast, like I said, is youtube.com/@Eat Podcast 2 T's. We're gonna be back in a few minutes. We're back on Man Money Mav.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, law. Manhattan. All of these roads I tried to take just let me down. Had to find a way to get myself up off the ground. Played the cards I was dealt, now check me out, I'm winning now. So high you can see the smoke coming for miles. Never kick a man while he's down, that's foul shit to do. Stop running with them fake niggas that you call your crew. I do dirt, I do it solo. Been top 10 on the bolo. Mine only on the money, fuck these brocos. If you see me here, you a no-show. Boss hitting like Kodo. I don't need a deal or motherfucking promo. This shit gets deeper than Curry from the logo. Stand for something, cause getting played is a no-no. All of these roads I tried to take just let me down. Had to find a way to get myself up off the ground. Played the cards I was dealt, now check me out, I'm winning now. So high you can see the smoke coming for miles. Yeah. My pops always told me, be a leader, never follow. Some niggas get the message, others just get the bottle. Apply the pressure, never feel it, always been my motto. Too many kings dying for them rings like Apollo. Be happy you alive, all this money make them holler. I don't discriminate if we talking about making dollars. I grind like bad breaks, no promises for tomorrow. It's time to elevate, hunger pain's getting louder. All of these roads I tried to take just let me down. Had to find a way to get myself up off the ground. Played the cards I was dealt, now check me out, I'm winning now. So high you can see the smoke coming for miles.
Back at you with the one and only Mr. Energy, Money Mav.
We out here.
We out here.
What's up, world?
We out here. It's been a great interview. You know, we're coming towards the end, and we want to do something a little bit fun. Just some quick answers, rapid, quick. I'll plead the fifth. A little entertainment we like to have for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you an option.
Yeah.
You can answer it,
Right.
or you can plead the fifth.
Okay.
AKA chicken out. But we won't say anything about that.
All right.
So it'll be very straightforward. So number one, it's gonna be music and sports. We'll mix it up a little bit for you, all right?
I like that.
Number one is Jay-Z or Nas. Take your time. Take your time.
Okay.
Take your time.
Okay. Oh man. Yo, you coming out the gate?
Out the
with
gate.
it,
I'm not
woo.
holding back no punches. Ain't no punches
I
being
was
held back,
expecting
bro.
the haymakers out the gate. I was like, okay. Man. For me,
And why? I forgot. And why? And why?
okay. So for me, personally, in my life, the artist who has meant more to me
Right.
is Nas.
Right.
I'm talking about like the albums that I had CDs, you know what I'm saying, like on repeat. You know what I'm saying?
CD scratching.
Illmatic,
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? It was written like this
Right.
is
Classic
this is what
upon classic.
this is what I grew up with, you know. So that's
Absolutely.
what I know. Like, no disrespect to Jay-Z, because we already know
No, he's
where
a
you know
legend.
he's
Up there.
solidified. You know what I'm
Solidified,
saying?
no
But
question.
as for me, in my household, we Nas
We
all
rock
day.
with Nas.
Nas
That's
all
what's
day.
up. Definitely can't go wrong with either one. Love Jay and Nas, to be honest with you, man. Definitely. We're gonna give you a DJ question: Funk Flex or DJ Drama?
Wow.
DJ question for the DJ. man.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna go Funk Flex for the longevity.
Definitely
Funk Flex
been doing it for a
been
grip.
doing this since ever.
Literally,
And
literally.
I remember, so I moved to Brooklyn when I was 18, and Funk Flex was on the box every night. Every night.
You
That's
already
how,
know.
like, you know what I mean?
You
And
already
like
know.
he's dropping bombs on
After-
everything.
Boom,
Like,
boom,
yo,
Right,
and
right.
it's going, yeah. So just off of those, memories alone, I gotta go with Flex, because he catches like flack and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, but y'all don't realize what Funk Flex means to the
Means
culture.
to the culture, bro. He's,
You know
he's,
what I
he's in
mean?
the fabric of the culture, bro.
Absolutely,
Solidified,
like
solidified.
firmly.
It's undeniable.
Drop a bomb for Flex one time.
You already know.
Yeah,
We're gonna switch it up again to some sports. I'm a big sports fan.
me too.
Played ball in high school, played ball in college. Gave it to a lot of your favorite people out there, unfortunately. Wasn't the best, but did my thing.
Hey,
did my thing.
hey,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So we're gonna go basketball.
Okay,
You gotta start one, you gotta bench one,
okay,
and you gotta cut one.
okay,
Okay? We got Jason Tatum,
okay.
JT.
Yep.
We got Kevin Durant,
Okay.
KD,
Yeah.
and Phoenix now, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
It's
that
getting
move.
crazy out
It's,
there.
it's a
We'll
wild,
talk
wild
about
west
that
right
in a
now.
second.
Yeah.
And then we got Giannis, the Greek Freak. You got to start one, bench one, then cut one. Haymakers all day on everything all the time.
Yo,
We ain't going back, no
y'all going
punches.
crazy
We're
right
going
now.
crazy right now.
Yo, I gotta do it for the town. You know,
For the
I'm
town.
starting JT.
You gotta
You
start
know
JT.
I'm starting that boy
You already know what
JT.
time it is.
Uh-huh.
We would have never forgave you, Mav, if you didn't.
Man, yeah. And then to cut.
to bench let's bench
to
one
bench.
first. Who's coming off the bench for JT? KD or Giannis?
I gotta go Giannis.
Ooh.
I feel like KD, like now KD,
Yeah.
not Thunder KD.
Nah,
if we're
Thunder
talking
K-
Thunder
Thunder
KD,
KD? That's a different
nah,
KD.
that's a different animal right there. That dude
Right.
is different.
Right.
Man, he might get hurt.
That's
He-
it.
he's-
Yeah, he's a little
He is
tender.
a little frail right now.
Little
He's
frail
a little
right
frail
now.
right now. Which
Should've
is
been
why
doing more.
I'm not all in on Phoenix. Cause you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
him
I feel
and
you.
Chris Paul kind of frail.
They're kind of frail, but
Kinda frail.
healthy. I think
Healthy,
to the
that
finals.
is-
I think to
yeah.
the finals.
Plus D book.
In my opinion, yeah.
That's
D8
they're gonna go crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
So we starting Tatum. We benching Giannis.
Yeah.
And we gotta cut KD.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a
But,
wild three people. Those are like three of my favorite
Three of
players.
the
though.
three of the
Yeah.
best in the league, but that's what it is. What it is.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go to some football.
Okay.
Patriots can't be there all the time, unfortunately.
I know.
We got some work to do on the quarterback end. Mac Jones, he's not really loaded. He's not really locked and loaded.
He's not that guy.
No
I
pun
told you
intended.
before. They tried to come at me so tough because I put up a status
He's not
last
that
year. I
guy.
was telling you from last year. He's not
that
the guy.
Yeah.
He's not the guy. He's a guy. He's not the guy.
We got to figure that out.
Yeah.
We got to figure that out. So for the bowl, we got two black quarterbacks in the bowl.
Facts.
First time in history.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes,
Right.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Eagles and Chiefs, man. Who you got? Who you rocking with?
My wife's from Philly.
White's from Philly, so
So,
we already know that.
yeah.
That's all you have to say.
We
man.
going
That's a
Eagles.
wrap.
We going Eagles.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Both teams are tough,
Yeah.
but honestly, I don't know. I think we in that generation of Mahomes, man.
Yeah.
I think that boy's gonna rack up about 2, 3, 4. He about to go crazy. I think he
Well,
about to
here's
go
my
crazy.
thing: is like, is he gonna be 100%? Because if he's not 100%, Eagles all day.
Yeah.
If he's hobbling around on that ankle
Eagles
like he
defense-
was,
Yeah, if he's 100% or 90 to 100, I think the Chiefs will a field goal.
him and Kelsey,
Dude,
ugly.
That's tight in the game right now, bro.
Yeah,
That's tight in the game right now.
So
that's what's
we will
up.
see.
All right, I see where you at. I agree on. I see where you're going with that. So, Mav, my man, I appreciate you coming on the show today, bro.
Definitely, my pleasure.
You know what I'm saying? The energy is always real with you.
For sure.
You heard the information. We on live right now. You can play it back tomorrow if you didn't hear what the man had to say. But all this information's on there. Money Mav, we appreciate you.
Mr. Man, hey.
Yes, sir.
Absolute
Always
pleasure,
a
my
pleasure,
guy.
baby. You already know, baby. YouTube.com/@EatPodcast. Every week, we're
Two
gonna bring
T's.
2 T's.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Got
Always
you.
2 T's.
Got you.
Because we gotta eat, you know?
Yeah.
So every week we can come to you with somebody informative, influential, entrepreneurs, artists, politicians. We got you. Thank you for joining us. And please come back next week. Everything all the time. Deuce.
Certified.
Dope
I could have
episode,
kept
bro.
flowing all night with material.